Hey everyone, welcome back. You know how much we love to get into the nitty-gritty of success, right? Well, today we're taking a deep dive into something that's always fascinated me. It's the winner's mindset,
Ooh, winner's mindset. I like that.
right? It's that almost like intangible thing that seems to separate those who consistently achieve from, well, everyone else.
Yeah, you always hear about it, but what does it actually mean?
Exactly, and that's what we're going to unpack today. We've got this super insightful excerpt that breaks down not only what this mentality is, but more importantly, how to actually cultivate it. So think of this deep dive as your personal training montage for the mind.
Love it. Sign me up.
Okay, so right off the bat, our source makes this kind of brutal observation. It says, naturally, people celebrate winners, and nobody remembers the person who lost.
Oof, yeah, that's kind of harsh but true, isn't it?
Right? It makes you wonder, is this just our society's obsession with being number one? Or is there like a deeper human instinct at play here?
I think it's definitely a cultural thing, but it does tap into something fundamental about us as humans. We're naturally drawn to those who overcome challenges, those who achieve success despite the odds. But this source goes beyond just celebrating winners. It's about understanding what drives them, that inner fire, how they keep finding a way to win again and again.
Finding a way to win. That phrase is so powerful. It really suggests that it's more than just luck or natural talent.
Absolutely.
This source even talks about waking up your Mamba mentality. Okay, now that sounds pretty intense. What exactly does that even mean? Is it like we all have this hidden beast mode just waiting to be unleashed?
Uh-huh. I love that analogy. And yeah, the Mamba mentality, it's all about tapping into that inner drive, that relentless pursuit of excellence. Think about athletes like Serena Williams or Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah, the greats.
They have this unshakable belief in their ability to win, even when they're facing immense pressure. They don't just hope to win, they expect it. And that expectation, it fuels their actions, their training, their entire approach.
That's so interesting because I remember reading about how Michael Jordan used to actually visualize himself making the game-winning shot before the game even started.
Wow, yeah.
So this belief in winning, it's not just about positive thinking, right? There's a real intentionality to it.
100%.
Our source actually says you have to believe it even before you see the results. So it's like believing it into existence almost.
Exactly. And that's where this idea of self-efficacy comes in. It's not just wishful thinking, It's a deep-seated belief in your own capability to achieve specific goals. And studies have actually shown that people with high self-efficacy are more likely to set challenging goals, persevere through setbacks, and ultimately achieve greater success. It's like that belief becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy.
So it's really about rewiring your brain to believe in yourself. But what about when things don't go our way? We hit those inevitable roadblocks. This source has a pretty radical take on failure. It says, once you don't see anything as failure anymore, but a lesson and victory of some sort, your energy to win continues to grow.
Interesting.
Isn't that just like putting a positive spin on things?
It's more than just positive thinking, though. It's not adopting what's called a growth mindset. So instead of seeing setbacks as defeats, you reframe them as opportunities to learn and improve.
Okay, I'm listening.
So imagine someone with a growth mindset is giving a presentation, right? And it doesn't go well.
Happens to the best of us.
Totally. Now, instead of saying I bombed, they might say, okay, I need to work on my delivery, but the audience really responded well to this one point, so I can build on that next time. They're taking that setback and turning it into fuel for future success.
It's like that saying, what doesn't kill you make you stronger, right? It's not about avoiding failure altogether. It's about learning to use it to your advantage.
Exactly.
Now, to wrap things up, our source gives us this powerful call to action. It says, switch on your winning mentality, play like a champion, and soon you will win like a champion. It sounds amazing, but can we really just like switch on a winning mindset, like flipping a light switch?
Haha, well, if only it were that easy. It's rarely that simple. But this source does give us a roadmap, a set of principles to guide us, like we talked about, cultivating that deep belief in yourself, viewing setbacks as learning experiences, acting with intention and determination. Those are the building blocks of a winning mentality. It's a journey, not a destination.
It's like building that mental muscle one wreck at a time.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we've covered a lot of ground today. It all boils down to this. A winning mentality isn't something you're born with. It's something you build brick by brick.
I love that.
It's about the beliefs you cultivate, the habits you form, and the resilience you developed over time. But here's the million-dollar question for all of you listening. If a winning mentality is something we can cultivate, what's one small action you can take today to start shifting your own mindset in that direction? Could it be setting a challenging goal, visualizing yourself achieving it, or maybe it's simply reframing a recent setback as a valuable lesson learned? Whatever it is, take a moment to think about it, because that one small action could be the spark that ignites your own journey towards unlocking your winning potential.
That's powerful.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, keep those minds sharp and those mentalities winning.
And keep on winning, everyone.